Hey everyone, welcome back. Amanda here with Midwest Training Group. So we are going to be continuing our video series for you guys today. Last video I put out, we worked on teaching you guys all about the universal gun safety rules and how exactly those apply while you are handling your firearm. In this video, we will be focusing now on taking those safety rules and using them as you go to proceed and checking and safely clearing your firearm. This procedure is what we teach in our classes. This is what we encourage all new gun owners to do every time you are handling a firearm. This isn't something we choose to do on occasion or sometimes. This needs to happen every single time you plan to pick up, touch, handle, or manipulate your firearm. So stick with us through this video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys. Okay, everyone, in this video, we are going to show you how to properly and safely clear your firearm. Something that we encourage all new gun owners to do when they get a new firearm is become very familiar with it and how it operates. In order to do that, you need to first know how to safely clear it so that you can do all that manipulating and handling of your firearm in the comfort of your own home. We encourage this because it really allows you to become comfortable and confident with your firearm, and that is ultimately what we want to see with new gun owners. So we're going to walk you through this process. What I'm going to encourage all of you that are watching to do is to seek out the owner's manual for your specific firearm. We're going to work in a general sense in this video, and you are going to have to understand where these controls I'm talking about are on your firearm. And we do that by looking at the owner's manual of our specific firearm. We strongly urge all new gun owners to read that owner's manual front to back. Become familiar with it very much so. There is a wealth of knowledge in those owner's manuals, and far too many people don't spend time reading them. Okay, so let's break this down. I'm going to start you guys off with a semi-automatic firearm. Here is mine. I'm going to walk you through the procedure. Let's keep those safety rules we taught you in that first video with us the entire time. Meaning, gun is pointed in a safe direction. I'm going to keep my finger away from the trigger during my manipulation process. The first thing we have to do with a semi-automatic is get the magazine out of it. I'm going to depress my magazine release, and when I do that, it allows me to take the magazine out. I will then inspect my magazine. Does it have ammunition in it or does it not? That understanding is very important in my process of handling my firearm. After that, what I need to do is lock the slide to the rear because I need to inspect the barrel of my firearm. You have on a semi-automatic, most semi-automatics, what's called a slide lock. I need to rack my slide back to the rear and press up on my slide lock in order to lock it back and keep it open. Mind you, I want you to understand that if this firearm had been loaded and had a round in the barrel itself, as I racked it to the rear, it would eject that piece of ammunition out. It would either fall out of the ejection port or down through the magazine well. That is fine. We'll talk about what to do with that in just a moment here. What we have here is my slide locked to the rear, and now what I will proceed to do is make sure there isn't anything inside the barrel of my firearm. I'm going to do a visual inspection, meaning look inside, okay? And what we strongly encourage in our classes, what we teach all the time, is what we call a physical inspection. Meaning, for me, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to push it into the back of the barrel and feel. You would feel a piece of ammunition in there if it was in there. Why that matters, okay, is if I had a failure with my firearm itself, meaning when I racked it back to the rear and it was supposed to eject anything in there and it did not, this physical inspection will really make sure that if that failure happened, I'm guaranteeing I'm catching it before I proceed to do anything with my firearm. I get some new gun owners that sticking their finger inside into the back of the barrel makes them very nervous. So what we say is grab a weed whacker string, a section you can cut off, or a zip tie, anything like that. It can then be inserted into the barrel and you will see it come out the other end. This for me is an ultimate guarantee. This gun is unloaded and it does not have anything in it which could cause a problem in the safety aspect, okay? I'm extremely encouraging this physical inspection to anybody, okay? Beyond just looking inside, right? People can make mistakes. They can look inside that barrel and swear that they saw an empty gun, and they can get it wrong. This is why we will strongly encourage you to have some sort of physical check as well beyond that, okay? So at this point, I have safely cleared my semi-automatic. Okay, now we're going to show you how to properly and safely clear your revolver, if that is the option you have chosen for your firearm. Again, safety. Finger off the trigger, gun pointed in a safe direction. With this revolver, there is what we call a cylinder release on the left-hand side. I'm going to depress the cylinder release. That will then allow me to push to open up the cylinder on this particular type. Okay, that's where I'm going to proceed to look inside each individual chamber that is on my cylinder, and I'm going to do my physical inspection as well. I'm going to press on the back of each individual chamber. Now with the revolver, you can see up here on my screen, there's quite a difference when we're looking inside to make sure that that firearm is clear and there isn't any live ammunition in it. The barrel on a semi-automatic is very difficult for our eyes to see completely through it and see light shining on the other side. That's why we ramp up our safety with the semi-automatic and have an actual, zip tie or some sort of chamber indicator inserting it inside to make sure it is in fact cleared and empty. As you can see from the diagram here on this revolver, there will be an ample amount of light shining through each individual chamber on that revolver, letting you know that it is in fact empty and clear. You can see that I still went that step further and pressed on each individual chamber inside of that revolver, making sure it was in fact clear and safe for me to continue with. Okay, that wraps our video up on how to safely and properly clear your firearm. We're going to be putting out more videos for you guys, so keep coming back, stay tuned. We're very excited to help all you new gun owners out there. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments below. We will do our best to answer them. Again, thank you very much, and everybody please stay safe.